i-execute ang Roger as promised? Well, let's try to break it down. Una sa lahat, because it's a very, sabihin na nating late, early game centric kind of lineup when you go for the Roger. And apart from that, you need to check a lot of check boxes, right? Now, Omega, knowing that they are up against the potential Roger lineup, nakita sila ng maraming mga sagot. Case in point, side lanes, they're Yuzhong. You also have the Esmeralda to couple with it. Tapos, meron ka pang Hilda. Three of the heroes that generally will not be the best when you are a Roger. Hindi ganong kadali silang i-burst down. And even their duelist capability is much better than Roger, lalo na kapag nag-start tayo ng even. What I'm trying to say is, if Roger gets ahead, probably kaya niyang tunawin ang Esmeralda, ang Hilda, ang Yuzhong sa early to the mid game. However, that did not happen dahil ang nangyari po sa ating laban between Omega and Blacklist, it was very much even in the early game. Can say na lumalamang sa kills ang Omega, but when it comes to farm, you're gonna have to hand it to Blacklist in the early game. Okay naman yung farm nila. Pero pag naglalaro ka ng isang Roger, which I call a hyper-aggressive, tempo-based lineup, hindi enough na pantay na kayo ng kalaban. You need to be so ahead of your opponents. Try to outplay them in the mid-game if you're not ahead. But unfortunately, this is a professional match. This is a league. And Omega, with yung na-mention nila sa kanilang intro video, meron silang coaches, meron silang analysts. They know how to answer this. And we really did see kung paano nga ba ang pag-control sa isang Roger-based lineup, which is, number one, don't die when you're early. When you're the hyper-chem, just don't die. Number two, fight around your opponents. And number three, take control of the early to the mid-game. So now, Blacklist International leading by a bit. When it comes to the 6-minute mark, almost even 2 kills para sa Omega Esports, 1 kill para sa Blacklist. Pero nakikita nyo na yung looming problems ng Blacklist International. I mean, we can say na makunat yung Baksha, your Carmilla, but the Yuzhong as well as the Esmeralda is unkillable at this point. Nakita natin many times Blacklist tried to go for the pickoffs, but that didn't happen. The Eson and Carmilla from Dexstar, natutunaw na sila dito ni Ling, and by the way, Serena from Hayes is amazing. And you also have that execute mechanic from Kurt Z, which really helped a lot when it comes to Omega PH Esports damage output and killing potential in the mid-game. So rinse and repeat para sa Omega Esports. Just take the fights when you can. Dapat ang bonus nitong highlight na makikita natin mula sa Omega PH Esports with the Yuzhong catching 3 members of Blacklist International, because if you look at their lineup, guys, apat ay melee. So naturally, when you're dominantly a melee-based composition, I mean, of course, may ranged form ang Roger, pero kanyang damage output is melee. Naturally, when you're like that, mag-group up kayo, and Yuzhong, Esmeralda shined in that regard. On top of it, is a very good Ling performance from Had Jeezy, our MVP of the game, 6-0 and 5, ending the game, no deaths, and almost a rose gold meteor, which is a very good item eventually kung tumagal pa nga tayo ng kaunti dito. Nevertheless, itemization, execution, all very good wala dito sa Omega Esports. Blacklist International, they had the right idea on how to execute and how to be successful with a Roger-based lineup. Unfortunately, kinapos nga lang sila dito when it comes to preventing their opponents from picking such heroes that they will have a lot of problems with. Hilda was definitely a problem even when played as a support dito. He played it well. We have to take note, Yuzhong na uncontested in the side lanes. Definitely bad news para sa isang Roger. You have that Esmeralda. The way they also collated all of this, put them all together. When it comes to the team fights, that's when you know that a genius is behind this composition from Omega Esports. But we'll see. Game number 3, palitan ng mga henyo for sure sa pag-draft. Coming into game number 3, we know the strengths of Blacklist, we know the strengths of Omega. Sure is an exciting game of 3. Sino man nanalo sa ating best of 3 series na to? Back to you, casters.
Thank you so much, Wolf. Game 3, ladies and gentlemen. And tama yun, no? Papagalingan ng mga henyo sa pag-draft. Feeling
exciting.
Because the draft was really taken in by genius approach ng Blacklist. Tapos nakapag-adjust yung Omega, no? By game 2. Pero feeling ko talaga may pagka-giveaway yung yung Roger. Let's see on this game number 3, Manjin.
We shall see. Kasi again, bago tayo nag-end, may switch na naman ng red side and blue side. And it seems like mas nagagalamay ng isang team ang blue side. Kasi mayroong, alam mo agad yung first pick mo parang, tara, ganito tayo. Tas yung second 2 picks, kailangan ma-adjust nila ng tama. And I agree with you, Shin. It seems like kabisado nitong team Omega PH yung galawan ng isang Roger. Malakas ang Roger. Yeah, ang taas ng capability to kill, ang taas ng execute mechanic.
Engage.
Oo, ang taas ng engage. Pero ako, on my part, it seems like marami siyang kailangang makuha muna. Parang yung link, and mukhang mas nauna yung team Omega PH Esports doon sa pagkuha ng league. Sa tingin ko, mas mabilis ang link pagdating sa pag-response kaysa sa Roger. Kailangan pa ng kasama ng isang Roger. But then again, Shin, let's move on. Same.
Very same. Yeah. Very same.
It's the same.
Yeah, blue side Omega PH Esports prioritizing on the Yuzong, but this time they're the one who has the Selena. Alright, for that. And wala nang that is true. I mean, kung Ling ang una mong pinerspeak, walang problema. Like, that's the problem kasi, naalala ko to tinuro sa atin to ni Midnight dati. Merong mga klase ng draft na ipopwersa mo yung kalaban talaga mag-adjust. Hindi necessarily adjust, pero the keyword is dictate. No? Sa ibang laro to sa ibang laro to tinuro sa atin Midnight na pag normally kaya yung isang laro parang pinapakita ka agad yung court to dictate. Yung link okay lang kahit sinong i-drop dyan kasi parang nangyayari, nililimit mo na yung mindset ng kalaban to tunnel vision onto the link.
Yes.
And still, link is link
Yeah, I also think that link is better right now kung ika-class mo yung mga carries. Pero, Omega Esports, same picks, pero ni-reverse lang nila. Last 2 picks nila to kanina at kinuha nila ngayon agad. Lots of sustain. A lot of sustain.
Pwede may Chango yan Pwede may Chango yan sa totoo lang. Lagyan mo kaagad ng Duranchi.
Chango, no?
Chango, oo. For that.
Depende sa
natin. Kasi may may Selena na pero pwede pa rin sumideline pero tingnan natin pa rin sa Blacklist International kasi baka pang-bait din yung ginagawa dito ng Omega PH.
Parang may binibait Ang hinihintay ng Omega PH right now is their course.
Your team is banned.
So meron ng isang support yung Omega, that's the Hilda. So ang hinihintay natin is another support, the Heat Heat Hero.
Yeah.
GZ.
I forgot. The Hilda can actually embrace the Chango ng napakabilis. Isang itak nga lang, babagal yung Chango. It's very risky. So what you'd want is farsa na lang. Just so if you go wings by wings, madali ka makakatakas. That's right. So you just went with the Parsa. Pero you really want to fight this Omega PH Sports Squad with distance. Kasi ngayon ang sabi ko parang ang aga ng Roger, pero ngayon Manjin, panig ko maaga yung Esmeralda.
Dito sa Omega, no?
Aga ng Esmeralda pick.
Yeah, interesting kasi binan na dito ng Blacklist International ang Lancelot. Naubusan ng tempo carry itong Omega PH. Walang Yishon Shin. Roger is available for their team. Kung pwede, kailangan nila ng tempo base kasi ang bilis dito ng Blacklist yung tatlo. Ikaw na, you know the strengths of the Selena and ayun na yung pang-counter ng Blacklist. Kailangan nila ng burst.
Oo nga naman, ba't mo pa ipapashield, tumatagos yun.
Kailangan nila ng burst dun sa threshold. The more HPs you have, the more lost HP na meron ka, easy lethal counter para sa isang Balmond. Anong sagot ng Omega PH?
Ang ganda ng Balmondis.
Oo. Thumbs is open.
Sila
Gacha is open. I don't know, hindi walang ganun gacha.
I think if you're Omega PH Sports, would want more utility. So far, you are lacking in crowd control. They're going for Hayabusa.
Ang natira
They need the range, They need a range.
Hayabusa ang natira
I'm speaking of stun. They need the range and that's,
Kailangan natin ating kanta ng intro.
Naku mga kaibigan. Of course. And obviously with the Cyclops, there is no surprise there for the Blacklist International in choosing the Hylos. I actually don't like the Hylos pick lagi. Pero kung may Cyclops, yes, go for it. Dediretso ka lang, ramang ka lang dun sa Cyclops. Saluhin mo lang lagi lahat yung Star Power Lockdown.
Yeah. Planets Attack at the Star Power Lockdown. I like the Cyclops against the Ling. Kahit saan pumunta yung Ling, habulin siya ng Planets Attack. Pero nag-agree ako sa iyo, Shin. I think masyadong maagang Esmeralda pick. Could have been better siguro kung Hilda and Lancelot sila. Kasi I think yung Hayabusa dito yung medyo magiging mahihirapan na pick para sa side ng Omega. I think Blacklist pa rin ang nagdikta ng draft. I think mas maganda yung naging adjustment ng Blacklist.
Yeah.
Pero Cyclops is back. And
we've seen the Cyclops play through in stellar, in a stellar manner mula doon sa qualifiers natin. It was used by I think Archangel yata or Signal basta during their match in the qualifiers. So again guys, Cyclops is totally viable po guys, and it cannot be discounted and should be high impact in this game. Depende nga lang sa high-loss. If I'm gonna be putting my vote, Manjin, boboto na ako. I'll put my vote though on Blacklist International pa rin.
Parang nag-a-agree din ako sa... Actually, hindi parang nag-a-agree ako sa'yo. Para mas mabilis yung pwedeng atake dito ng Blacklist. Kasi naka-bounty si Full Clip. So, ibig sabihin yan, gigera sila ng gigera. Ang kailangan nila ay burst. So, meron na agad sa baba,
Sa baba. Inikot na ni si Balmon, binantayan niya na rin yung kanyang orange buff. So, buff count pa lang, maganda ng senyales at signos to sa isang Ling.
Oo, pero pag tumagal to, ang taas ng damage and makunat pa rin ang Omega PH Esports. Mag-uumpisa lang dito ang laban pag ang Blacklist International gumera na kanina. Yung Ling, nakuha, meron pa silang orange buff pwede pa i-contesto ng Omega pero nakabantay ng matindi ang Blacklist International. Level 3 ngayon. Level 3 ngayon si Full Clip at mukhang mauuna siya sa kanyang level 4.
Yeah.
Ayun na nga. Ayun,
mauna. GZ and pwede nila bakbakin tong wave sa mid. Kung may stall yun kagad ni Dexter pero they will rotate on top. They want the Yuzong level 2.
Yeah. Pero ang ginagawa ng Omega PH dito, alam nila na may threat na meron ang Blacklist, kaya mas inuunahan nila sa clear wave. Inuunahan nila para kahit paano hindi makaangat agad. Ito na naman yung coin dance. Shinbu, Heat, and Hayes are here. Level 3, Full Clip. Another steal.
Nakuha na si Kanya. Retribution is there. Is very, very wise. So, medyo, alam natin dapat early game nag-shine si Hayes dito. Ano ang problema? As the game drags on, he will be lacking in mana. He has to recall. Baka alam na yan ng Blacklist International. There is a time limit on the Cyclops. It is determined by the mana.
Kailangan niya kasi mapipilitan ka mag-spam kasi you want to utilize the cooldown reduction of every skill you take. But I think the main problem here is Full Clip is leading, I think.
Yes.
Amen. Even though lamang ang Omega dito ng siguro 20 gold. Etneb. Nakukuha ni Full Clip yung gusto niya. Well, actually nakukuha din naman ni GZ, but it's gonna depend on who's gonna make the first punch. Kasi again, nire-respeto pa rin nila yung isa't isa. Ang tataas pa din ng single target damage skills.
I can't help but ang ganda rin pa. Tol, just want to mention pala yung Farsa natin, side lane na. Side lane Farsa tayo ngayon, kay Aqua. So,
pwede ma-burst.
Yeah. And that means more gold, more items early para sa Farsa. Aaray ka. Even if you are actually wala kang parang super tanky hero dito sa side ng Omega Aaray pag may nalapagan talaga ng Predator Strike. Yata si Currency dito.
Sinumula na nila kasi alam na nila na may turtle Kailangan na nilang ilaban to. Shinbu, that is the stun. Pero
Mamamas Currency darating dito si Ace. Goes for Dexter. Okay, tinamaan ng Star Power Lockdown doon yung Kramer. Buti na lang napatay pa yung Kramer. Akala ko magsusubay pa yung Kramer bet. Yeah. Control na nila ng mabuti ngayon itong Cyclops. I think alam yata ito ng mga membro ngayon ng Blacklist International. Arrow will not connect onto that Cyclops. Then I think wave flare na lang gagawin doon nila Ison.
Yeah, cool down. Yung star power lockdown. Gusto sanang kumuha ng push ng Omega PH Esports. Blacklist International, ang ganda ng decision nila na naghiwalay. Could have been, sana na si Dexstar lumapit kay Full Clip. Pwedeng dalawa pa sila nahuli. So, good decision making for both of these guys. Even Omega PH, hindi na sila nag-overstay. Alam nila na cooldown yung skills nila. Pwedeng mag-counter go ang Blacklist International. Shin, 4 minutes na, wala pa rin nagta-turtle.
Wala na Dragon
pa rin controlin yung top.
Yeah, at wala ng Dragon Form. The moment na nag-Dragon Tail doon si Kurt Z, very, very basic rules of engagement. Guys, if you are setting up for a gank, mag-antay ka kahit isang spell lang. Kasi kung in terms of trade lamang na kayo, that's how they did it after the Dragon Tail. That's the signal.
That's the signal. Napakagandang control ng Blacklist dito sa top lane. Pero, sa kabilang ibayo, teka lang, bago ako makikita, huli ata si Ajizi.
And yeah, namahalam dito si Kamaru. Edward flickering out. Isang batok pa kay Hit. Tinaga ng kamig na dito si Maring Hit. Pero of course, wala na rin pwedeng ibato pa ang mga taga-Blacklist.
For a support, you really want that trade kahit anong mangyari. Full Clip leading by more gold against his enemy carry, level 9 against level 8. Pero onto the good part naman sa side ng Omega PH, mukhang masaya si Toshi against Aqua. Pero mukhang nabati natin kasi sabi ni Full Clip, Kuya Manjin, saglit hindi pwede magsaya si Toshi. Bibisitahin ko na. Kinontrol nila yung bottom lane ngayon, lilipat na sila ulit sa top lane kasi gusto talaga nilang kunin itong top.
Yeah. But I cannot but feel that Blacklist has the range, can respond. Aqua is still farming.
Oo nga eh.
Resting like, gusto ko na makita gano'ng kahakde yung feathered airstrike niyan. And right now, ang pinapunish nila is Kurt Z. Walang iba. Kurt Z has been impactful on the Yuzong kanina pa, di ba?
Yeah, level 7. Level 7. Actually, si Aqua is level 7 din. It's still an even ball game pa rin. The next turtle is at the top lane. Both of these guys, they want to control it kasi doon nila makukuha yung next objective eh. Pero sa tingin ko, masyadong nadidistract yung Blacklist dito sa top. Si Toshi is having a great time sa baba.
Pero madali kasi nakakabalik si Aqua. Nag-set up ng death brush si Aqua eh. Doon sa may gitna. Kaya may konting yakap na nagawa doon si Toshi. He can easily return with the wings by wings. And ang maganda lang doon, Toshi has the control on the crab.
Oo nga. Toshi, the crab coin. Pero pwede niya abangan si Aqua. Pag eto si Aqua, napamali ng
si ng lapit.
Binibait, jabated.
Wala nang first crow ha. Wala nang first crow.
Toshi, ay!
Chichi, uli ka, Benchi! Hindi natin nakita sa camera eh. Pero kinaro eh, diba? Toshi, sinundot-sundot. Parang nakawalagta ng magandang fishball na luto. Pero ayun na yun, Full Clip would have to walk away.
Napakasarap nun kapag tutusukin mo yung fishball tapos hindi effort yung tusok mo. Ganun yung araw eh, sobrang swabe.
Grabe yung tusok nun eh.
The spider sense is real eh. Kitang-kita sa camera eh, Toshi, sabi ni Toshi, atakin mo ko. Pero sabi ni Aqua, napanood ko na eh, bait yan eh. Tapos ni Edward eh.
Di na nararamdaman si Cyclops, ramdam yata ng Blacklist yung talagang scaling nila eh, no?
Ang mahirap kasi dito, Babs, si Cyclops, kalaban niya si Jean Grey. Si Aqua, the Phoenix Force. The Phoenix Force is real eh.
Jean Grey ba siya?
Oo, si Aqua.
Kaya pala, tas ito si Eson, si Biz eh, no?
Si Biz.
Nandito sila ngayon kay Blastoise, and let's see here, Currency, tapos na ang Dragon, onto another form, and now pushing to the front line. Kumanta na rin si Aqua, lapit si dito, biglang napainto siya, and again, that should be it. That is the first major fight that we have, and no casualty was listed.
Nag-ambahan. Kumbaga sa boxing, lumabas yung score, parehas 30 points. Ladies and gents, you are now witnessing high-level Mobile Legends coming in from both of these teams. Walang masyadong nagkakapatayan eh, pero legit eh. Legit move eh.
Tulog ka, big. Pem. Yung unang unang attempt mong tumusok ng squid ball,
Oo, yun na yun.
Agad, yun na yun.
Pasok agad.
Walang
Yun ang
miss,
masarap.
walang miss.
Minsan kasi may mga scribble na umiikot kada tusok mo eh.
Oo,
Masyadong
oo.
maraming mantika.
Tapos pag na-jackpotan ka pa ng mantika, talsik,
Check ka, nako.
mapaaray ka
Hindi
dito.
sulit yung 25 kong bayad. Kaya sabi dito ni Full Clip, ganito tumusok guys ha.
Ganyan tumusok eh, ganyan tumuhog tol eh.
Ganito. Endless battle coming into the BOD. Looking at the items. Heptasis dito. Si Kuya Mo.
Nakakamiss yung ano. Nakakamiss mag-fishball eh, no?
Oo nga eh, wala na eh. Shoutout sa mga, sa mga
sa mga
kuya nating
lords natin, sa mga manggagawa. ML lords din yan, tol.
mga fishballers.
Oo.
Mga fishballers. Iniintay ko na lang gumawa sila ng basketball team tapos tawagin nila yung sarili lang fishballers.
Tamang lapag lang sa kawa eh, tapos ano na sila eh, 1 games na sila eh. Bahala na yung honesty system na lang. Tingnan natin dito, Full Clip goes in and the blade of Tempest impales the eye of Haze. And that's it, 1-5 na at maganda na ang kontrol at ulma sa larong ito ng Blacklist International.
Hinahanap nila kanina pa na damage output na nandito nga kay Aqua at kay Full Clip. Easy crits, easy burst. Kahit gaano kakunat ang Omega PH Esports dito. Pwede. Pero, Hajizi, the Wonder Kid!
Oo,
Aqua!
pinatay ni Strider Rayo si Jean Grey.
Marvel versus Capcom na pala ang laro eh.
Tignan natin dito, Full Clip going in. The focus is into hit. Tandaan mo, natak din yan. Ang ganda naman ng bump out na ginawa ka agad doon ni GZ. Before getting tagged by the arrow sa mukha dito ni Haynes. Binigyan ng Rubik's Cube sa may pinakalikod din. Immobilized na nagagawa dito ni Toshka agad. And Edward will be able to flicker out. He won't be saying goodbye. Marami pang buhay talaga dito sa Blacklist International. And that's it. Marami nang nabato na rin yung Omega PH Esports.
Nagkaubusan na naman ng skills dito. Dexter popping the glorious pathway. Toshi with the good star power lockdown. Stardust Dance. Ultimate. Falling Star Moon combo. But still, it was not enough. Nagkakaroon na ng mga sustain items dito. Look at the respect of both teams. But then again, lamang sa pyesa ang Blacklist International. The towers are gone. That's why mas lagi silang nauuna sa lawan. May araw, Kuya Tosh!
Takbo! Takbo at kang may lupa!
Tosh!
Wala nang yaya, tol! Wala na eh, napapaligiran na yung bahay eh. Kita mo sa minimap eh, wala na nang taka kasi siya yung isang dalaga, pangalan Esmeralda. Tingnan natin dito, coming in, Edward receives the Ogi Shadow Kill. Ang problema, walang ult ngayon. Yung main funnel dito mga taga-Mega PH Sports, kaya naman lumapit ka agad dito. Si Full Clip, tuhog ulit after Blade of Tempest, tapos kantang mainit. Mula naman dito sa perfect airstrike ni Aqua. Buti na lang makunat ang harap ng mga taga-Omega.
Pinilit na nila ilaban kasi alam nila na wala si paring Toshi. Ibang klaseng arrow coming in from Edward. Pangalawang beses na yan, Edward! Pangalawang beses na napana on negating Omega PH from their plan.
Yes.
Same spot doon sa Tri-Brush. You don't want that kung ikaw ay Omega PH kasi yun yung nagiging opportunity ng Blacklist to take team fights. Look at this, Toshi, he was sitting pretty well. Kaya gusto sana ni Toshi kontrolin yung side lane eh. Kasi he knows. But the problem, may vision control. Ang daming ability ng Blacklist to see more parts of the map. May glorious pathway sila, may far sa ultimate, may ling, and then yun nga yung walang kasawaang pana. At yun yung naging problem. Meron na namang king victory dito.
Wala nang Cyclops skill ha, wala nang Cyclops skill, wala nang Star Power lockdown. Sinalo ka agad, ibinato kay Dexter, hit sa may pinakalikod. Alam ni Aqua yung doon, walang flicker round si Aqua ngayon pero hindi na mahalaga kasi uhaw at burana. Mga membro dito ng Omega, hindi pala, anakuha kay Ison, buhay lamang ang bawas doon. Tapos meron na slay, si Aqua yung napatay dito ni paring hit habang humahabol naman ulit kay Dexter. Bumawi ang Omega mga kaibigan, may pagbango ng api. The golden doesn't matter, the only one is the kill. And Dexter here, pinilay. Tingnan natin kung may mamamatay pang isa, hindi na. And a 4-4 non-exchange, that is for Omega.
Mr. Fundamental Hate kasama si Hap Amazing on the damage and everything at sumugod pa nga si Full Clip. Hindi pwede kay Mr. Fundamental yan. Hindi natin napapansin. 4-0 na pala siya, Shinbu. Dahil From
Yes.
Heat outplaying everyone for Blacklist International. Perfect spot to land the wild access, to land the planet's attack. Blacklist International, they thought that they have the damage, but no, hindi pala. All thanks to the Oracle, all thanks to the Curse Helmet. Heat putting
Tsaka,
clutch.
all the takes to that map din. Kasi ang daming damo doon. Promise, para kay Hit.
Yun ang
Sobrang
mahirap
enhanced
kapag
yung sustain eh. Pag maraming damo talaga, mga kaibigan, kita mo baka mabura. Iso naman na mag-flicker out. Body block ni Dexter, and I think that should be it. The Lord enhanced now on its way, traversing for the mid.
Yung isang capability ng Hilda na maganda, akala mo tank lang siya, pero hindi. Hindi niya kailangan ng damage item. So, may pwedeng part na hindi mo siya papansinin sa laban at ayun yung nangyari. To the point na, sila, ikaw na nagsabi, ang daming damo. Kapag kumapit ka talaga sa damo, pre, kung saan-saan ka mapupunta.
Kaibigan, let's go for Ison! Panganib ang boy ni Ison dito, bumundol na kaagad yung Lord doon. Buti na lang may wave clear. Top lane na tinatrabaho din. Kaagad ni AGC. Walk away si AGC. Quad shadow ang binitaw dito. Hit naman red body block. Nakuha yung arrow dyan ni Edward. I think that should be it. Depensa ngayon ang ginagawang buo ng mga taga-Blacklist.
With that one outplay coming in from Omega PX and his girl's pathway, Shibu. Oh!
Nako mga kaibigan, after the Black Dragon form, sinubukan nilang hindi lang i-break the code, kundi break the walls of Blacklist dun, tol. Pero hindi nagawa, naka-flicker out pa dun si Edward, re-engage na ang mga taga-Omega. Pero that's it, they would just walk away with one casualty and take a breath. They're dito sa laro after the death of Hit.
Kumanta si Chris Jericho, break the walls down.
So,
Ang gawin ng Omega PH yun, but I think masyado rin silang naging malalim. They did not respect the capability pa din ng Blacklist sa team fight burst na mangyayari. Perfect glorious pathway para kay Dexter na pahalang, na somatic kung sino man ang tumapak doon. Kapag sumubok maging deep yung Omega PH, mas slow at hindi makakaalis agad ng ilang segundo. So Dexter, huge props on landing that one. Yung super slow, nakapag-set up pa ng magandang depensa ang Blacklist International.
Di na rin basta-basta nakaka-assassinate kasi talaga si Full Clip dito eh. Yun ang problema.
Okay.
Ang kunat ang laruan, tol.
Ipumakunachi na lahat.
Ipumakunachi lahat sa totoo lang.
Hindi na matutumba ang challenger. Kasi maipumakunachi, si Ipumakunachi. Ganun na ang nangyayari dito. Kailangan na nila dito siguro ng mga items to burn down everything. A glowing wand, probably. You need crits and you need burst for both of the teams. Pero mas Omega na nagdidikta. Sila niloko sa girls. Pathway na naman ha.
Sobrang init nila mga kaibigan. Eso sa may pinakaharapan. Turksy na dumagutan. Full clip ng ult yata si Aquan. Nako, nanintik na. Pero tingnan natin. Kita mo ba? Yung may pinalang dito mga naminig sa mga kaibigan for the full clip sa may pinakalikod. He wants to target to Haze. Of course, Planet's attack activated din. Pero ang layo na ng narating. Mga kaibigan.
1-1. That is a side laner. That is an off laner against sa GZ. But I think Omega PH don't care kung sino yung namatay kasi lahat sila dito may damage. They're trying to find full clip. Full clip. Okay. Oh my God.
Alam mo ang mahirap. Yes, full clip can kill a GC, can kill Haze. Ang problema, no one can kill Hit. Wala silang marksman, wala silang continuous damage. You have Aqua, but that's not enough on the hill that all.
It's game for the taking. And ngayon lang natin napansin na concussive blast pala siya. So dagdag extra damage din for their team.
Promise,
tatagal pa to. And can I just remind everyone na Omega PH Esports ang may record ng pinakamatagal na game ng MPL. And it seems like we're going there. Parang na-foreshadow ata natin, Shinbu, ganon kalupet itong dalawang teams. Defensive items.
Yung pwesto ni Toshi.
Oo nga. Ang ganda lang.
Uy, ito na mga kaibigan, Toshi goes in. Tumalon para dito kay Edward at saka kay Aqua. Super pa rin. Abante dito si Kurzi. Ladies and gentlemen, ayan ang tinatawag nating setup, 4-bar setup. Pero ngayon pa lang din darating naman sila full clip. At alam mo na may minion wave. Kailangan nilang i-cut. They went for the buff. Full clip denied. Tapos Eson naman, he went for his Blade of Tempest. Grabe ang habol ni Hit. Galit na galit kahit sinong maliligaw. Sasapakin niya ng itak na bingaw. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the second kill, and I think Omega na has the control of this game.
Hindi na pwedeng umayaw, sabi ni Heat. Yung ginawa ni Toshi, kakasabi mo lang, Shib, saksak patalikod, saksak patalikod. Pero imbes na mainis, sila yung nakakuha ng kills. Nice flank from Toshi. Hindi in-expect ng Blacklist. Actually, kanina pa siya nakakapag-land ng sobrang lulupet na Falling Star Moon. This kid is putting in the place.
Full clip, lumapit ha. Saan malalim yung full clip? Nadali yung Yuzong doon. Nadali yung Aqua ngayon. Offlaners are saying goodbye. Pinch Boys palayo na lang dito after makapatay. Si full clip.
Curtis, he was the one to sacrifice his life. Ayaw pa rin gawin ng Blacklist. I-give up itong Lord kasi mahihirapan na sila. Hindi sila makapatay. Look at Toshi. There is a buff sa Esmeralda right now para doon sa kanyang shield. And Toshi is utilizing it awesomely. Look at this, man. Ang taas na ng health fight naka-gluta. Gluta Toshi na to. Kulay puti.
Puro shield eh, defensive.
Defensive. What? Ang taas na nung HP. Ilang bars yan? 4.
4 bars.
4 bars ito.
Yan, it's a sure Lord here for the side of Omega PH Esports. They can totally give away that bottom lane turret. And it won't be even taken in by Pro Clip. We went for the ult. That was almost. Tingnan natin kung may makukuha doon. Toshi would be able to back up pero na-shutdown naman din. And a killing spree secured as well by Full Clip. 1 kill, minion wave, goes for the push. Basag yata yung base. Yes! Mga kaibigan, depensa pala. Buti na lang.
Muntikan pa, Kuya Shinbo.
Isang one-hit.
Isang one-hit na lang. Pero men, kanina kine-question natin yung sabi natin, maagang Esmeralda. Yun pala ang plano. Late game Esmeralda against the shields. Oo, against the shields. At mukhang basag na to. Omega PH still proving that they are a threat para sa laban natin na to, Shinbu. I think malapit tapos ha. Oo ha.
Diretso ni Cursey yung taas. Enigornado na lang. Battle of Attrition. Yung mga very interesting itemization here for Full Clip. Went for that malefic roar yata yun, mga kaibigan. Just so
Halberg din. Oo. Halberg and Malefic roar kasi alam niya na grind time at lugi na sila sa towers. Kailangan nila dito isang magandang clash, maka-wipe out, easy basag. And again, mukhang ang hirap ng sitwasyon. 2K lang ang kalamangan ng Omega PH. Kanina pa yan.
Mababasag yung inhibitor turrets. Expect mo na yan against Blacklist International. But, yung base, I don't think so. I feel like kaya-kaya pa rin dumipensa ng Omega PH Sports because that is the main, yan na yung toughest convergence point ng laro yung base.
Yung base oo nga.
Sama naman yung Blacklist, okay naman
Yeah. Pero Shin, late game, na tayo full on late game. Mahihirapan na ang Balmond dito. I think yun yung pinaka-mahirap sa Balmond kasi kapag nag-full on late game, yung threshold ng life points, hindi agad hindi agad pupunta doon.
Yan, taas ng regeneration ng mga tao. Tsaka mataas ng regeneration,
Kailangan mo yung
naka-oracle pa mga yan
kailangan mo yung burst, kailangan mo yung halberd, kailangan mo yung ring of Durance para wala silang regen talaga para ma-pull off yung execute. But the problem, meron kang Cyclops. Hindi ka maka-execute agad pag may Cyclops Star power lockdown bago ka lumapit. At kahit pindot-pindot ka lang second skill Cyclops, okay na At ako, inuna na yung Cyclops.
Yeah, di ba yung Cyclops? He's going in for that. Na body block naman kagad nila hit at nila Kirksey. Mambaut sila. Lumalayo na yung yung Blacklist International. But this is not good for them. Ako sa may pinakalikod, dinidisrupt kagad ni Kirksey dito. Pero kita mo may naging gate. Hindi pala immortality lang din. Dexter here getting dead. And of course, also a pulse na ginawa kay Essen. And now hit into the front line. That is gonna be the inhibitor turret na buburay na ng Omega PH. Wow, round 2. Further airstrike dito. Tatakbo si Essen ngayon. Doesn't want to pop the immortality. Pero ng minion wave na paparating dun sa pinakababa. Focus yun kaagad ni GC para may magawa na ring huling tulak dito against Blacklist. Nako!
Ito na ba ang gagawin ng Smart Omega? Inuna nila si Cyclops pero hindi nyo kaya. Leader ng X-Men. Sabi dito ni Henry.
Init ni Tony.
Going down, Omega PH. Pero namatay dito si Paring Hayes. Pero Omega PH. They want to end this. There you go. Taking the